Fire and the Palisades Fire are still burning in Los Angeles as firefighters from across North America work desperately.
It happened, and then you look into it and you see that it's tied to something that's tied to something that's tied to something that's tied to trafficking, and then you realize, oh, it wasn't just an explosion or a fire. It wasn't an act.
What if everything you thought you knew about the recent Los Angeles wildfires wasn't the full story? What if it wasn't just nature at play, but something deeper, something darker, hiding beneath the surface of the smoke and ash? Today, we're uncovering a tale that blends devastation, celebrity scandal, and whispers of underground secrets. Secrets that go far beyond the flames. And at the center of it all is none other than Sean Diddy Combs. Buckle up, because this is one story you won't forget.
A lot's about to come out. Another arrest is coming again. Watch for those fires. Explosions make fires too. Explosions make accidental fires.
Picture this: Los Angeles, January 2025. The city is suffocating under a cloud of smoke as wildfires rage across Southern California with unprecedented ferocity. Neighborhoods are reduced to rubble, and lives are turned upside down. Celebrities like Paris Hilton, Mandy Moore, and Anthony Hopkins lose their mansions to the flames, while over 18,000 people are displaced. Yet, amidst all this chaos, one home stands untouched: Diddy's massive 17,000-square-foot Hills estate. Sure, it's just outside the fire's main path, but the fact that his property remains pristine while nearby homes are destroyed raises eyebrows and some serious questions.
I have information that he was arrested tonight at a Manhattan hotel. He is currently being processed. I heard from his attorney they are still maintaining his innocence. They said that in anticipation of these charges that Diddy relocated to...
It started as a rumor, as these things often do. A few cryptic posts online suggested the wildfires weren't entirely natural. At first, it seemed like baseless conspiracy fodder. But then Ali Carter, a name already entangled in controversies surrounding Diddy, came into the picture. Carter, a self-proclaimed survivor of horrifying events linked to powerful figures, had gone viral months earlier with chilling revelations. In October 2024, she posted a cryptic video warning about upcoming fires and hinting they weren't accidents. The timing, just weeks after Diddy's arrest, left people connecting dots and asking, could these fires be tied to the explosive allegations against him?
We have always said it is about children. It's not just about me. Never just made it about me. I'm just the loudest one.
Let's talk about the tunnels. Yes, tunnels. According to whispers from insiders, including anonymous firefighters, there's more to Diddy's mansion than meets the eye. Beneath his luxurious estate lies a network of underground tunnels. These aren't ordinary storm drains or utility passages. There's something far more mysterious. One firefighter described them as eerily clean, like they were built for a specific purpose. Another said the layout felt like something out of a movie, with smooth walls and faint lighting. What could these tunnels possibly be used for? Some speculate they were escape routes for Diddy or his associates. Others think they hosted secret gatherings. And then there are the darker theories, ones that suggest these tunnels were part of something far more sinister. Ali Carter herself hinted at a network of underground passageways connecting high-profile homes in Los Angeles, allegedly for purposes most people can't begin to comprehend.
Legitimate concern. No judge wants to wake up and read the headlines the next day. Oh, they treated this guy special and they gave him bond, and now he's gone and he fled from justice. So that's what's in the back of most judges' minds. On the other hand, we deal with cases where clients have significant funds sometimes. And sometimes where there's money, you can craft a unique solution. Years ago, it was the ankle bracelet, the ankle monitor.
The wildfires only add fuel to the fire, figuratively and literally. Diddy's mansion wasn't just any property. It was reportedly set to be searched as part of ongoing investigations. Some claim the fires conveniently destroyed evidence that could have been hidden in other nearby properties linked to him. Others see the untouched state of Diddy's estate as proof the fires were deliberately set elsewhere to cause chaos and divert attention. While these theories are hard to prove, the internet thrives on connecting dots, no matter how tenuous they may seem.
That with all the money he has and all the resources he has, they couldn't craft some solution that lets him be under some form of house arrest. And again, it sounds like special treatment, but the truth of the matter is, to incarcerate somebody like him is expensive to all of us. We're taxpayers, and he's got to have unique situations. You can't put him in general population where, everyone wants a piece of him and everyone wants to be his friend and everyone.
And then there's the internet, a breeding ground for theories about Diddy and the fires. Platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and X, formerly Twitter, are flooded with posts dissecting every detail of the situation. Some users claim to have spotted unusual activity around Diddy's mansion in the days leading up to the wildfires. Others share blurry photos and videos, insisting they show evidence of tunnels beneath his estate. One particularly viral post featured what seemed to be an aerial view of a massive underground structure beneath hidden hills. While skeptics were quick to debunk it as a doctored satellite image, the fact that it gained so much attention speaks volumes about the public's hunger for answers, or at least a compelling story.
Money could help us craft, he could build a separate jail cell, and we could keep him there. Just interesting to me that they sort of said, nope, you're going to be treated not like everybody else, but a lot like everybody else. Having money doesn't do it. So I wouldn't want to be those judges. There's sort of a no-win situation for the judge.
Then there's the matter of Diddy's legal troubles, which have only added fuel to the fire. His shocking arrest in September 2024 on charges of racketeering, trafficking, and conspiracy sent ripples across the globe. But that was just the beginning. The arrest opened the floodgates for lawsuits and accusations from more than 30 individuals, including former employees and associates. Their accounts paint a disturbing picture of a man whose private life was far more chaotic and controversial than his polished public persona. Allegations range from financial manipulation to physical abuse, leaving even his most loyal fans questioning everything they thought they knew about him.
Well, Sierra, anything's possible, right? But now this judge has an even harder time, I think, because the past judge locked him up, didn't let him out, and he's still there available for trial. If the new judge lets him out on bond and something goes wrong, and this isn't the analysis that I'm proud to make, right? We shouldn't be saying, well, judges are worried about their own skin and how they look if something bad happens.
One of the most damning pieces of evidence against Diddy is the infamous 2016 hotel surveillance footage that resurfaced in May 2024. The video captures him physically attacking his former partner, Cassie Ventura, and became a turning point in how the public perceived him. While Diddy issued a public apology, calling his actions inexcusable, the damage was done. The footage not only validated parts of Cassie's lawsuit, but also lent credibility to other claims against him. Now, with the wildfires and the rumors of tunnels, each new revelation seems to deepen the growing web of scandal surrounding him.
The general population, and would he be at risk? Sure, he'd be at risk. There's so many people that have nothing to lose, right? They're going to be in jail the rest of their life. They've got nothing to. They want their 15 minutes of fame. They were friends with Diddy, or they hurt Diddy, or they Diddy, or they did. There's so many, people in jail that this would be their moment. You can't put them there.
What's particularly chilling about Diddy's story is how it's evolved. This is no longer just about one man's alleged crimes. It's a narrative about power, secrecy, and the lengths to which people will go to protect themselves. The wildfires, the hidden tunnels, the lawsuits, they all feel like pieces of a puzzle that's far from complete. As more details emerge, one thing is clear. This is bigger than Diddy. It's about a system that allows powerful figures to operate unchecked for years, leaving destruction in their wake. And yet, the public's fascination with his downfall shows no signs of waning. Whether it's the shocking allegations, the mysterious fires, or the whispers of underground secrets, this case has gripped the collective imagination. Perhaps it's the idea that even the most untouchable can face consequences, or perhaps it's the unsettling realization that we still don't know the full story.
In her civil lawsuit, Cassie said that she was the victim of abuse, assault, and at the hands of Diddy.
That's where we'll leave it for now, because as much as we've uncovered, there's always more to the story. In the next part, we'll delve into the celebrities whose lives have been upended by the wildfires and their surprising connections to Diddy's infamous parties. What secrets did their homes hold, and why were they targeted? We've already explored the tunnels, the wildfires, and the rumors swirling around Diddy's untouched mansion. But here's where the story takes an even more intriguing turn: the A-list fallout. How do Hollywood's biggest names fit into this tangled web? And why are their lives now intertwined with these mysterious events?
Not do this alone. Do you foresee that there could be other charges related to this case?
I'm not taking anything off the table.
No one wants him mentioned.
Intro 11. If you've been following the news, you know the wildfires have wreaked havoc on Los Angeles. Entire neighborhoods reduced to rubble, over 1,800 residents displaced, and countless lives turned upside down. Among the devastation, several Hollywood A-listers, Paris Hilton, Mandy Moore, Anthony Hopkins, Anna Faris, and Diane Warren, have lost their homes to the flames. While the public mourns the destruction of sprawling mansions and smoldering pools, others are asking deeper questions. Why were these specific homes destroyed while Diddy's estate, just miles away, remained untouched? And what secrets might have been buried in the ruins?
Those individuals allegedly included high-ranking supervisors in the business, personal assistants, security staff, and household staff.
Take Paris Hilton, for example. The Harris-turned-entrepreneur lost her Malibu sanctuary, a home she dreamed of raising her family in. In an emotional Instagram post, she shared her heartbreak over the loss. But behind the tragedy lies a more complex story. For years, rumors have swirled that Paris attended some of Diddy's infamous parties. Events shrouded in secrecy and limited to an exclusive guest list of Hollywood elites. Some speculate these gatherings weren't just about glitz and glamour, but served deeper, darker purposes. Could Paris's connection to Diddy's world have made her home a target for reasons beyond nature's fury? And Paris isn't alone. Mandy Moore, known for her squeaky clean image, lost her Altadena home in the fires. While Mandy might seem like an unlikely name in this conversation, rumors suggest she attended one of Diddy's high-profile events in the early 2010s. Though there's no direct evidence linking her to any controversy, her brief proximity to Diddy's circle has raised eyebrows. Was her home's destruction just a tragic coincidence, or something more?
This is very significant, just from who we associate Diddy being and everything we've seen him do over the decades. Like you said, this is quite the downfall to go from, we saw the mansions back in March that were raided by the feds. So to go from living in those mansions to being in a jail cell right now, I think it really underscores the magnitude of what he's facing and the weight of the federal government.
Then there's Anthony Hopkins, the legendary actor whose Pacific Palisades home was reduced to ash. Known for keeping to himself, Hopkins has remained mostly silent about his loss. Yet whispers suggest he crossed paths with Diddy more than once. While the details remain murky, some speculate Hopkins may have unknowingly held information tied to Diddy's activities. Could his home have been targeted for what it might have concealed? Or is this simply another layer of wildfire chaos?
It's a question of that, but when you read through the indictment, it's pretty clear who could be indicted as a co-conspirator. Right now, there are people in the indictment who would be considered unnamed co-conspirators, but clearly have played a role in this conspiracy. And I think prosecutors have some big leverage on them because they're hoping that they testify against Diddy as prosecution witnesses.
Anna Faris, the comedic star of Scary Movie, also lost her home in the fires. Though she's spoken openly about her heartbreak, her name has surfaced in conversations about Diddy's parties. Insiders claim she once received an invite but declined. On the surface, it seems harmless, but in a world where connections are scrutinized, her refusal has sparked speculation. Could her home's destruction be linked to this, or was it pure coincidence?
But there's also strategic reasons for the prosecutors to want him to have co-defendant, because right now he hasn't waived his right to a speedy trial, which would force prosecutors to take up the trial pretty quick, which they actually might not be ready to do. But if they supersede him and have co-defendants with him, it makes it a lot easier to pursue a trial continuance without him waiving his speedy trial right.
Diane Warren, the iconic songwriter, also lost her Malibu beach house. Known for her decades-long career crafting hits for music legends, including artists signed to Diddy's Bad Boy Records, Warren's ties to the industry have drawn attention. While there's no evidence linking her directly to Diddy's alleged activities, the connection to his former collaborators has sparked curiosity. Could her loss have been deliberate, or just a cruel twist of fate?
The courthouse in Lower Manhattan, the judge ordering the prosecution to turn over its findings from a jail cell raid, Diddy's jail cell, just yesterday. What were the contents of those raids?
Well, apparently, according to the defense, they're legal documents. The government's saying no, on the contrary, they're just some handwritten notes and a calendar.
One of the most compelling theories is that these fires were part of a larger cover-up, a way to erase evidence tied to Diddy's legal troubles. As previously discussed, Diddy's mansion is rumored to sit atop a network of underground tunnels, sparking speculation about their connection to other celebrity homes. Could the fires have been set to destroy this evidence? Local firefighters have hinted that the wildfires exhibited unusual behavior, fueling further speculation. While it sounds far-fetched, the internet has been buzzing with theories connecting the flames to a calculated effort to bury the truth.
That's it. If it is privilege, of course they won't. But if it really is what the prosecution says, that has nothing to do with the case, or even worse, it's actually evidence of witness tampering, because we all know the attorney-client privilege, there's a crime fraud exception. You can't use your lawyer to perpetuate a future or continuing fraud or crime. So if the documents are what the government says.
Adding to the intrigue are rumors about what was discovered in the ruins of these celebrity homes. Though no official reports confirm anything unusual, online sleuths claim certain properties contained hidden rooms, safes, or even underground access points that may have tied them to Diddy's alleged activities. This speculation has only intensified as the timing of the fires coincides with Diddy's escalating legal troubles. Could the wildfires have been orchestrated to distract from his case? Or is the internet simply weaving another Hollywood conspiracy?
As they are, they're going to get them again. And again, it's just going to be a matter of days, because I don't expect.
So where does this leave us? Are these fires the result of natural forces, or are they part of a larger conspiracy tied to one of the most controversial figures in entertainment?
Intro 18. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain: the connections between Diddy, the wildfires, and the celebrities affected are impossible to ignore. From Paris Hilton's rumored attendance at his parties to Mandy Moore's brief ties to his circle, each layer of this story adds to its complexity. As more details emerge, the line between fact and fiction continues to blur. Is this another Hollywood illusion, or is there a larger, more calculated truth waiting to be uncovered? Intro 19. So where does that leave us? Are the wildfires simply a force of nature, or part of a larger conspiracy tied to one of entertainment's most controversial figures? And what about the celebrities who've lost everything? Are they victims of circumstance, or do their connections to Diddy's world hold the key to the mystery? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and stay tuned for more revelations. This conversation is far from over. Until next time, the secrets of Hollywood await.